Most people think data privacy means hiding passwords or keeping customer files safe. That's too narrow. In information systems, data privacy means controlling how personal and sensitive information is collected, stored, used, shared, protected, and deleted. And ethics means asking a deeper question. Just because a business can collect and use data, should it? That difference matters. A company may have the technology to track customer behavior, record employee performance, analyze buying habits, monitor locations, or personalize offers. But if that data is collected without transparency, used without consent, or handled carelessly, the system becomes dangerous. Think about an e-commerce website. A customer searches for shoes, adds one item to cart, enters their name, phone number, address, payment details, and maybe even accepts cookies without reading anything. To the customer, it looks like a normal online purchase. But behind the scenes, the information system may store browsing history, order history, payment records, delivery address, device data, location, preferences, abandoned carts, and marketing responses. That data can help the business improve service, but it can also be misused. The company can personalize offers, recommend better products, and improve delivery. That is useful, but it can also spam customers, sell data to third parties, manipulate behavior, or expose private information through weak security. That is where privacy and ethics come in. In information systems, data is powerful because it helps businesses make better decisions. CRM systems store customer relationships. ERP systems store employee, finance, and supplier data. BI systems analyze performance. E-commerce systems track customer journeys. AI systems learn from patterns. But the more data a business collects, the more responsibility it has. This is the part many companies ignore. They want the benefits of data without accepting the responsibility of protecting it. That is immature. Data privacy is not just a legal checkbox. It is a trust issue. If customers believe a company is careless with their information, they will hesitate to share data, use services, or buy again. If employees feel they are being monitored unfairly, trust inside the company drops. If patients, students, or bank customers lose confidence in a system, the damage can be serious. Privacy failures do not only create technical problems, they create reputation problems, legal problems, and moral problems. A strong information system should follow basic privacy principles. Collect only the data you actually need. Tell people why you are collecting it. Use it only for the purpose you explained. Protect it properly. Limit who can access it. Delete it when it is no longer needed. And do not hide important data practices in confusing language. This is where ethics becomes important. Ethics is not only about following the law. Sometimes something can be legal but still unfair, manipulative, or irresponsible. For example, a company may legally track user behavior, but if it uses that data to exploit weakness, push addiction, discriminate against certain groups, or pressure vulnerable customers, the system may be profitable, but unethical. AI makes this even more serious. AI systems depend on data. If the data contains bias, the system may produce biased results. If the data is incomplete, the system may make unfair predictions. If people do not understand how the AI is making decisions, accountability becomes difficult. Imagine a bank using an information system to approve loans. If the system quietly discriminates against certain neighborhoods or income groups because of biased historical data, the decision may look data-driven, but it is still unfair. Imagine a hiring system rejecting candidates because past company data favored one type of applicant. That is not intelligence. That is automated bias. This is the brutal truth. Information systems can make bad decisions look objective. A dashboard, algorithm, or AI model can create the illusion of fairness because it uses numbers. But numbers are not automatically neutral. Data comes from human behavior, business rules, past decisions, and social conditions. So ethical information systems need transparency, accountability, fairness, security, and human oversight. People should know when their data is being used. Managers should know what the system is measuring. Companies should check for bias. Sensitive decisions should not be fully automated without review, and someone must be responsible when the system causes harm. Cybersecurity is also part of privacy. A company cannot claim to respect privacy if it stores sensitive information carelessly. Weak passwords, shared accounts, poor access control, no encryption, no backups, and outdated software are not small mistakes. They are signs of irresponsibility. In healthcare, data privacy protects patient dignity. In banking, it protects financial security. In education, it protects student records. In e-commerce, it protects customer identity and behavior. In workplaces, it protects employees from unnecessary surveillance. So privacy and ethics are not side topics. They are core parts of information systems. Because modern businesses do not just collect information, they collect people's lives in digital form. Their habits, their locations, their purchases, their health records, their financial activity, their complaints, their preferences, their weaknesses. That kind of power needs limits. At the Learning Studio, the goal is simple: to understand data privacy and ethics as the moral backbone of information systems. Because a business that collects data without responsibility may grow fast for a while. But sooner or later, if it breaks trust, misuses information, or hides behind algorithms, the system will not look intelligent. It will look dangerous.